Hello guys, welcome to yet another video. And in this video, we are going to talk about algebraic identities. On my screen are the three basic algebraic identities that you need to know. The first two identities you are most likely to be asked to expand. And the third identity is in a situation where you're asked to factorize mostly. So one thing you need to know is that A and B, those are just arbitrary numbers, can be a 2 and a 3, a 7 and 100. So it depends on which numbers the examiner decides to give you in the question. So let's go straight to the point. So if you're asked to expand some math problem that looks like number 1 right there, a number A plus a number B, and the whole bracket has been squared, this is how the expansion will look like. So if you have A plus B squared and someone asks you to expand that, before I forget, expansion simply means you remove brackets. Expansion means to remove brackets. To remove brackets. While factorization in maths simply means you form brackets, okay? So let me write that right there. To form brackets. Form brackets. All right. So if you have to expand the first expression right there, A plus B, everything into brackets squared, you'll end up with you square the first term, follow with the sign. The sign right there is a plus. Then multiply the two terms inside that bracket. That means A times B. You'll get AB, and then you have to double the results, okay? So it becomes 2 of AB. And then finally, you follow with the plus sign and square the last term, which is B. Now, I'll just repeat the process. First thing is to square the first term, and the first term is A. So you'll end up with A squared. Secondly, you follow with the sign which is inside that bracket, in this case a plus sign, and then you double the result of multiplication of A and B. You will get 2AB. And then lastly, you add the square of the last term, which was B. Okay, let's see that for the second expression. The second expression is kind of the same, but this time round, they're subtracted. So A minus B inside bracket, everything squared. If you remember the statements correctly, you square the first term, you follow with the sign in brackets, then you double the result of multiplication for the two terms. If you multiply the two terms, you get AB. If you double that result, you get 2AB. Then you add the square of the last term. Now you need to note that it doesn't matter whether the sign in bracket was a plus or a minus, always the last term is added. Okay, don't ever forget that. Now, that's for the expansion part. We said expansion is to remove brackets. Now, for factorization, someone will give you a question like the expression in number 3. So if you have to factor expression 3, where you have a difference of 2 squares, I'm saying a difference of 2 squares because each number is a square. So if you're subtracting 2 square numbers, that's a difference of 2 squares. So if you are to factorize A squared minus B squared, you need to know that you'll simply have 2 brackets. Okay. Now, this is very easy. In the first bracket, you'll add the terms. And in the second bracket, you'll subtract the terms. Good. That being done, I would like us to look at 3 examples, one for each set of expression, just very fast. Now, let's consider an example. So let's take the first case. Suppose A is 7 and B is 3. Now, someone gives you mathematics which looks like this. A plus 3 squared. Okay. One thing you need to know that you'll simply need to remember how to expand such math. okay? So that you'll have 7 squared plus, you'll do 7 times 3, you get 21. Then you double 21, you get 42. And then you add the square of 3, which is 9, okay? And that makes me remember that actually 7 squared is 49. Let's just have a 49 right there, 49. So in your calculator, you'll simply take 49 plus 42 plus 9. The good thing with this is that even someone without a calculator can solve it very easily by adding the 3. You'll get 100. So to confirm this, just type 7 plus 3, everything in brackets squared in your calculator, and check if the answer is 100. Number 2, we have 7 minus 3 squared. Just like the second explanation up there for expression 2, you'll have to put down the square of 7, follow with the sign in bracket, double the multiplication of 7 and 3, you'll get 42, sorry, and then you add the square of 3, okay? So if you punch that in your calculator or simply work it out by hand, you'll get an answer as 16, okay? Let's look at number 3. Someone asks you to factorize 7 squared minus 3 squared. That's a difference of 2 squares, okay? So you'll simply need 2 brackets. And in one bracket, you place 7 plus 3. In the other bracket, you place 7 minus 3. So it's that easy. Just check out for the next video. In the next video, I'll do a bit more complex examples for those expressions. Thank you very much. And remember to leave your comments below.